CGCP 2641 by Chesthetica. White has a queen, rook, knight and bishop against black's pair of rooks, bishop and pawn. So white is ahead in material. Also, white's bishop on g5 is in a position to be captured or unpre with regard to the rook on g6. So what should white do here? The obvious thing seems to be maybe bishop to d8, and then if f4, queen to e2, pinning the bishop. Black is in real trouble now. If king to f5, queen to h5 check, king to e6, and queen to e5 mate. Now of course black didn't put up the best defense here because delays can always be created with things like rook to g5, at which point queen captures rook, king to e6, and queen to e5 mates anyway, or in this case even queen to f6. So white can win this, but again, is there a better way? Is that the solution to this chess problem? Is that the optimal move in this position? The answer is no, and here's why. So as you can see, there are mates in 8, even a mate in 7, but a mate in 3 in less than half the number of moves is possible. Rook to d8. Wow. A seemingly quiet move, it's not a check, it doesn't seem to attack anything. Now if rook captures bishop, queen to e5 mate. That was the threat. You see, with the rook moving to d8, the queen is able to move to e5 and deliver mate. All black can do is buy some time. Rook to g8 check, king captures g8, and then any move, queen to e5 mate, or even queen to f6 mate. Now what if here, white tried something like rook to a5, guarding the e5 square? Well then, rook to d6 mates. You see, with the black rook having moved from the 6th rank to the 5th rank, the rook on d8 can deliver mate on d6. And why doesn't something else like rook to d1 also work? Well, this is because rook to a8 check then becomes possible. The rook moving to d8 not only uncovers the e5 square, making it a mating square threat, it also blocks any checks on the white king, at least from the rook on a6, which is why in this position, black can still gain a tempo with rook to g8. The king just captures this rook, and whatever black plays next will be followed by mate. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Chesthetica's Book of Chess Constructs, Volumes 1 through 5. Available on Amazon.